Hello and welcome everyone. If you want to know how I got from this disaster to this beautiful painting only using the Action pouring medium, then keep on watching. In this video I'm really trying to make this pouring medium from the Action work. So all the paints, every pour in this video is done with the Action pouring medium. I'm using different kind of paints from different brands. If you want to know which one I'm using, it's all down below in the description. First I'm gonna show you the pour that was a disaster, and I'll also show you what consistency I had in the paint. The amount of silicone in this was what I normally do. It's about 2 or 3 drops depending on how much paint is in the cup. As you can see, I made the consistency of this paint the same as I normally do with the Floetrol consistency. It's like pancake batter, and it's not too thick, it's not too thin, it just flows off the stick easily. As always, I'm spraying the cup with silicone spray and then wiping it out with a paper towel so it's all even in the cup. Please don't yell at me for the painting that I'm gonna pour over. It's done with Floetrol. I know there's beautiful cells, but I didn't like the color. It was way too gray and cloudy for me. I'm pouring in the paint just as I usually do, just a couple of layers of every color. I'm putting the dark and the light colors next to each other. I started with the metallic gold to make sure it flows on top, so it's all the same that I would normally do. I shouldn't have used the burner here because there were enough cells on there. There are too many cells popping up and they're overstretching. I think it's because there's either too much silicone in there or the paint is way too thin of a consistency. Of course, I'm trying to save it by using the burner and getting even more cells in there. I don't know why. I didn't like it at all. I'm trying to save it, but I'm gonna scrape this one and try over again with a thicker consistency and less silicone in there. I know some of you guys like these kind of cells and have them in their painting. I don't like them. I think it's way too messy. The light pink and the cream color I made were way too cloudy, and somehow the gold didn't even have any cells in it, so we're gonna try it over. We're gonna scrape this painting. This time I'm also not gonna use the silicone spray in the cup. I'm just using a dry, new, clean cup without silicone spray because I thought maybe the silicone in there mixed with the paint. I'm using a different color of green in it as well because I didn't have enough paint. But everything is done with the pouring medium of the Action. Every mix, every paint mix in this pour is also done with the pouring medium from the Action. The consistency is a bit thicker and there's no silicone or like 1 drop of silicone in the cup. You'll see how the paint flows on the painting that it is a bit thicker, and the cells are going to be a bit smaller as well because the consistency is thicker. I know you don't love me like you say you do. This time I'm also not using the burner. As you can see, I'm just stretching the cells that are popping up on it, and it works for me because now it looks like the cells are floating on top of the blue paint in the other paint. After I stretch, I'm gonna use the burner to pop the little bubbles. I always do that because otherwise in the drying process it's gonna pop anyway most of the time, and you get like little dips and pinholes in your painting. So I'm always trying to pop the last bubbles to make sure they won't pop up when drying. And also I can stretch a bit more and I get a bit of different shapes and bit different sizes of cells. As you can see, the paint is a bit thicker, so I'm stretching it more. I'm keeping an eye on the cells and keeping an eye on the painting while I'm tilting, and I'm a bit of zigzagging motions and circular motions to make sure you get the round shape in the cells. Again, I'm gonna use the burner to pop all the little bubbles that are left to make sure I don't get pinholes when the painting dries. And I like the big cells I got now, and I want some little ones in between. I'm not really liking the painting at this point. I don't know why. I'm trying to stretch the cells a bit more, but the paint is not moving anymore. There's not enough paint on there anymore, and because of the thicker consistency it doesn't move that well. So I'm trying to get the cells a bit bigger and moving them around a bit, but it's kinda hard right now. So the next time I'm gonna use the pouring medium from the Action, I'm gonna make thicker consistency maybe, but then I will use the same amount of silicone I would normally use with the Floetrol mix, because now the cells are a little bit too small for me. So I'm gonna try that next time. So this painting is gonna be scraped again, and in the next video you'll see how I got the perfect consistency and the cells I like. I do love the colors of this painting. Looking back at it right now, it does look nice. It does look like water lilies on maybe a cute like pond, but it's just not for me, and I scraped it right there and then and made a new one. So wait for the video that's coming up tomorrow. I'll show you exactly what consistency I made the paint, how much silicone was in there to make the bright and big and beautiful cells with the Action pouring medium. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, because I post there daily and you get the most beautiful pictures of my paintings earlier than on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, it's much appreciated, and see you in the next video.